Hey guys, we are here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and we're excited about this week. We're heading over to the Beacon location to continue our education with these guys on our integration. So I can't wait to go meet them, can't wait to see them, and we're looking forward to having a fun week this week. Let's go to the Beacon store. Okay guys, this is like really weird. We just got to the Beacon location and it is a freaking ghost town. There is absolutely no cars in the parking lot. So let's go check this out and see if there's even anybody even here right now. The door's locked. There's absolutely nobody here. I don't know what's going on. So hey, I gotta get on the phone and I gotta make a phone call to try to figure out and see what we're supposed to do. I'll figure it out.
What's going on?
There is not a Beacon location in South Dakota anymore. So there's nothing for us to do here. We have nothing to do this week. So, plan B. I don't know. I gotta go figure it out. So I'll have to figure out plan B. So, when I have to figure things out, I have to do it in a way that makes sense to me. So one of the ways that makes sense to me is when I'm eating. So I am decided to eat lunch and kind of think through about what we're gonna do this week. So we're gonna go check this place out called something about Diner. So one of the things I'm having to do is I'm having to think about our situation. I mean, we just drove halfway across the country to come to South Dakota to realize there's really no business adventure for us to do here. So I'm gonna get ready to order my food and we're gonna figure this out, and so we're gonna do it together. Alright guys, so Jill and I have decided that since we don't have anything to do, we're gonna go back to the camper and put a bucket list together. And we wanted to show you some of the cool things. We're just downtown right now and we thought, you know what, hey, let's just make fun out of it. And so we're gonna go make a bucket list. So we're gonna go back to the camper, make a list, and then we're going to show you all the cool things that we experienced while we're here in Sioux Falls. Okay, so Jill and I have just completed putting our bucket list together for what we want to do this week. And so Jill is very competitive, and so she has kind of made a challenge to me. And so since we're in this area, there's not a lot to do here. So check this out. Our number one challenge, or actually a bucket list things that we're going to do, bucket list / challenge, is that she has actually challenged me to mini golf and cornhole. So we're gonna see how that works out for her. So then the second one is, this is kind of my favorite, we're gonna do a hamburger challenge. We're gonna go to some different restaurants, grab some different type of hamburgers. I'm gonna blindfold each other, and then we gotta figure out which hamburger that we're eating. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then the third thing is we're going to visit Palisade Park, and then we're going to also visit Fall Creek Falls. So from what I've been told, that those falls are really pretty downtown Sioux Falls. And just a really quick story. In my life, a lot of times I have put my career before a lot of things, including family. And so I know this is work, but this is some of the things that we really would love to do and to explore. It may not be something that you would do necessarily from an audience standpoint, but hopefully you guys can just come with us. This is something we want to take some really cool shots of Palisade and then the Sioux Falls that we can just share with you. So it's time to get started. It's time to go ahead and let's have fun, and we will see you after a while. All right, the number one thing that is on our bucket list was miniature golf. Jill has been poking at me ever since she beat me back in Texas on, she just called me a loser. She challenged me. She has, but I'm fixing to tear her up. I'm fixing to take my throne back. So we are here at the putt-putt, and I'm gonna show her who boss is. Here's my hole number one. I gotta take my throne back, guys. I'm losing here.
Nowhere near the hole.
You see where her ball went? She didn't even get it on the green, baby.
Ah! 3. You got it in 3, y'all.
She just got that in freaking 3. We tied this hole. Two, 4, 5. She got it. She got it in 5. All right, guys, we're on the last hole, and right now it's 24 to 21. Let's see who wins.
The final score was 27-24. Who do you think won?
I don't know. Y'all got to figure it out. All right, we're here at the cornhole, and so part of our first thing on the bucket list was Jill's been challenging me for a while. So I just took her out on the mini golf, and I'm finna take her out on the cornhole.
We'll see. We'll see.
All right.
Talk big, boy.
All right, it's time to put my money where my mouth is. Look, bag's right there. She didn't even hit it. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Look at the distance between here and here. She didn't get none of them. She didn't even hit the board.
Ha ha ha! Not even on the board. Oh. Well, all right. The cornhole challenge is done. And as sad as I hate to admit it, Ronnie beat me in the cornhole, unfortunately. But that's okay. We got, there'll be some more coming around.
What was this earlier?
So we can now mark that one off the bucket list. Chink, chink.
Okay, guys. So this is the second thing on the bucket list challenge. So Jill and I started talking about these hamburgers, and she doesn't think that I can tell the difference between a Dairy Queen hamburger, a Burger King hamburger, and a McDonald's hamburger. So I have challenged her to where we're going to do a hamburger contest, and we're going to see who can actually pick the right hamburgers out. So,
and then my mask.
See, Jill got this old mask on. So I'm going to let her take a bite of each one of these hamburgers real quick, and we're going to see if she can pick which one's which.
I can do it, I'm sure.
All right, here's the first one.
I'm going to say that's McDonald's.
You ready for the second one?
Mm-hmm.
Oop. All right, here comes the second one.
Oh, that's Burger King. Dairy Queen.
All right, guys. She actually guessed all 3 of them correctly, so she got those. All right, so now it's my turn.
All right, you mean...
That's Burger King. That's Dairy Queen.
There you go.
That's definitely McDonald's.
Well, y'all, he got them all. So this challenge would be a tie. Woo! We can now check that challenge off the list.
What do you want to say?
There's people sitting on the rock over there. How did they get over there?
They walked. All right, so one of the things that we wanted to do off of our bucket list, the first thing we wanted to do is we wanted to come down to Fall Creek Falls, where they have the waterfalls, as you can see behind us, that we wanted to kind of walk out on the edge here and kind of take a look at them. And so they're just freaking amazing.
It's beautiful, yeah. They're really pretty.
Yeah, so hey, it's really, really cool, and we can check it off. All right, guys, we are on our third thing on the bucket list, and it was actually to visit Palisade Park. And they got a lot of rocks, a lot of water. It is absolutely beautiful. So I'm gonna turn it around and give you a shot. Take a look at this. It's just really pretty rock over there.
This is just gorgeous in here. You hear the wind rustling, the birds chirping. It's a beautiful day, and it is, I feel it's amazing out here. It's just beautiful.
Right now, I'm standing, you can't tell it, but I'm literally standing on a freaking edge right there. Can you see that, guys? I mean, literally, it's like maybe 30 feet down. That's kind of pretty slick. Checking it out. I'll be there in a second. Anyway, so it's really cool, guys. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at that drop. That's why she's like freaking out, want me to come back up here. So we're going to continue our little journey on these trails. Hey guys, this wraps up this week's episode right here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We'll be heading over to Nebraska next week. Hey, if you enjoyed this week, subscribe below, leave me a comment, let me know how much you enjoyed it, and we will see you next week. I'm out.